Alright YouTube, what's going on today? Not a whole heck of a lot here. Just got back from the range with my girlfriend, and she was having issues with inserting this magazine into my Ruger markIII 2245. No problem getting it in that far, but you know women, they don't like to hit stuff or be very aggressive. And see, if you just push that in, that might have latched. Nope, it didn't. But, you know, if you hammer it in like that, it's in, it's good to go, nothing wrong. But you shouldn't have to hit it that hard, I wouldn't think. But I haven't really had any. I had that issue one time until I realized you had to smack it pretty hard. But after that, I just hit it hard and then double check it, and it's good to go. But I know Tandem Cross makes extended bumpers. They even make one that's a +1. They're 20 something for a 2-pack. I have 5 mags, and I do like Tandem Cross stuff. If I was rich, I'd buy those, but I'm not made of money, so I'm going to try to figure out some kind of alternative to extend my magazine down a little bit. Not really concerned about having a +1, but it would be nice. But like I say, I'm not too concerned about it. 10's usually enough for what I do, so let's get started and see what we can do here. Okay, so I was running around my house, through my garage and through my basement and stuff, trying to figure out what I could use to make these extensions. I wanted something fairly durable, didn't really want to use metal, and it's kind of hard to find anything as far as plastic goes. What I came up with is this. This is actually a piece of what's called micarta. It's used a lot in knife making. They use it for the scales or the handles. It's actually a whole bunch of little layers of different colored material. This one is obviously that green color and black. I guess I'm just going to epoxy them on. I will have to drill a hole so I can still disassemble the mags. I'd like to do a little bit more than just epoxy them on, but I'm sure epoxy is going to be good enough, especially if I rough up each surface and then epoxy them on. So I guess the first thing I'll do is get these cut down and get the holes drilled in them and go from there. Like I say, we'll see if we can figure out any other way to attach them via mechanical means rather than just glue, but we'll see. Let's get cutting. not perfect. It'll look a little better when I'm done, I guess, because you can put any kind of oil on these and it'll bring them back to it'll bring the colors out more. So yeah, I'm going to rough this up a little bit with, that's 180. Maybe I should use something a little coarser. Let me see what it looks like. Okay guys, I got 2 of them done. They are slightly different from one another because I was kind of experimenting with different shapes. They're very similar, but they are slightly different. But here's this is actually the second one I made. This is the first one. But you can see I put a little bit of WD-40 on them. It soaks in and brings the colors back out. I don't know if that's going to be in focus. I think it is. But yeah, there's the first one, just on there with epoxy. I couldn't really think of any better way to do it, but I mean, they're on there, they're not coming off. So yeah, that's the first one I made, and here's the second one. Slightly different shape. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see one of them's rounded a little bit more on one end, and you can see the difference. Also, a main difference is this hole is drilled perpendicular to the piece I just made, and this hole is drilled at a slight, it's kind of hard to tell. It's drilled at a slight angle because the hole in the actual base plate is drilled at an angle. I like the way it looks better when they're straight, well, perpendicular, so that's how I made the other 3, which are currently curing. And I actually made the other 3 slightly different than these. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Let me hold one up here. Like I say, they're still curing, and they're not finished sanded and coated with WD-40. So you can see I just made both sides taper down like that. I think it's a nicer look. But Ruger Mark III, chamber's clear, no mag already. Look at that. It's in. And I'm pulling on just that piece I glued on, and it's not popping off, so I'd say it's good to go. Ugh. Alright. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to show you the finished product of the other 3, but I'd like to get this video edited and uploaded here yet tonight sometime. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.